Well, hello there, Ottawa, and welcome to the show. We have a great show ahead. We're going to talk housing from a couple of different perspectives on the show today. We're also going to tell you about an urban winter trail to help you embrace those cold winter months and get you outside and get active. But first, we talk art, and I am joined by the commercial curator for Galerie Annexe and the Ottawa Art Gallery, Stephanie Germano. Stephanie, welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I see some beautiful pieces behind you there, but let's talk about Galerie Annexe. Yeah, very nice. And the Ottawa Art Gallery. They're both share the same space. Tell me, what's the difference between the two?
Well, we have our commercial gallery, so Galerie Annexe. It focuses on regional artists specifically, and it's original pieces of art, where the OAG shop section, it's more of our boutique, and that focuses on Canadian artists and makers.
Well, and you have a holiday sale that people look forward to each and every year because it's an opportunity to get some art from new artists, some established artists. Tell us about the holiday sale.
So every year we have this holiday show called Art Parcel, where we really just try and pack the space with as many artworks as possible. Try to encourage people to shop local and like handmade items during the year. So we have original pieces of art, we have prints, we have textiles, ceramics, jewelry, a lot of creative DIY kits for creative people in your life, art supplies, a little bit of everything.
The Ottawa Art Gallery, it's got a long history in this community, and there are so many great success stories that have come out of it. Can you highlight a couple of the artists that people can find this year?
Yeah, so you can see behind me is a really great example of kind of how packed the gallery is, but I would highlight just for like our best-selling gifts. When I talk about creative DIY kits, we sell these little make-your-own nugs. So they're these little clay monsters that are made by Nick Sanchuk and Kevin Yip in the Toronto area. And they have these little kits with a little instruction manual, some clay, and they can walk you through how to make your own little monsters.
I love it.
They're our best sellers, so.
Stephanie, you know, I asked most organizations and businesses that we talk to about the pandemic and the effect that it's had on them. What about the effect it's had on the Ottawa Art Gallery and maybe even just the industry itself?
Well, it has been, I mean, it's affected us through lockdowns, like it's affected a lot of organizations. We were closed a lot in the last 2 years, and we're still currently on like a reduced operating schedule. So we're only open Wednesdays to Sundays, 10 to 6, which differs from what we were previously to COVID. But on a positive, we still saw a lot of people supporting local art and artists. Even when we were closed, we have an online database, art database on our website that you can see, and people were still buying art, and artists were still getting paid through the pandemic and through lockdown, and we were really grateful for that.
A lot of people are intimidated by art, but of course they want it. So I wanted to just sort of pick your brain, and those people that are looking for a piece of art in their space, what kind of questions should they ask themselves, in particular about the type of space they're putting art in?
Well, what I always do when I meet like a new person who's looking to start a collection, I always encourage them to look on our online database and just go through what we have and kind of make a list of what jumps out at them, what they like, what they don't like. And then our staff is here to help you and walk you through that process. So you can come in and see the show and talk to our staff, and they can kind of help you refine what you're looking for. We also try to make it more accessible. It can be a real financial commitment to buy art. So we have a rental program where you can rent artwork monthly. We have payment plans, so you don't have to purchase it all at once. And we have a gift registry launching in December.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That sounds like just a wonderful idea, especially for, people are moving in perhaps to, their new apartment, their condo, their house, and they're looking at filling that space with art. Where did the idea of the registry come from?
I wish I could take credit, but it was really people coming to us, asking us if we had one. We do have people people rent the OAG to get married in, and people were asking us if we had a gift registry for art. So it was just an obvious next step. And there's a lot of couples who live together who already have toasters. They don't want another toaster. They want a big piece of art that becomes like an heirloom.
What about aspiring artists out there? Do you, at the Ottawa Art Gallery, do you put on workshops and that kind of thing? What kind of programming do you have?
Yeah, we have lots of programs. We have workshops, artist talks, book launches. If anyone's interested in knowing more about our programs, you can just go on our website at oaggao.ca, go to our calendar of events, and it's all there.
Stephanie, people can certainly walk in, but you also are encouraging people that they can book online as well, right?
Yeah, so we're free. It costs nothing to come visit us. We do encourage people to register online in advance just because it makes the COVID registration a bit quicker, but you can also drop in if you're in the area. And we're at 10 Daly Avenue, the big white cube between the University of Ottawa and the Rideau Centre.
Yeah, it's impossible to miss. Stephanie, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. All
right, take care. Again, a reminder, the holiday sale is happening until January the 10th, 2022. So it's happening for quite a long time. And again, a great way to find out the type of art that's available. Please visit the website. We brought up the website on screen there. Even before you make your visit, you can go through and see some of the wonderful art that they have. And even if there's somebody that's not an art lover in your family, they'll become one once you get them started. So make sure you get a piece of art. Coming up after the break, we're going to tell you about an urban winter pathway that helps you embrace the winter and get out there for some physical activity. We'll be back with that right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Daytime Ottawa.